Now it's time for our Westmont Citizen of the Year Award. And for that, I'm going to ask Trustee Sue Senicka to please come up to the podium. Trustee Senicka is pinch hitting for Mayor Ron tonight. And she really needs no introduction. This is somebody who has been active in virtually every committee, every event, every leadership position that this town has had to offer. So without further ado, and since she needs really no other introduction, my good friend, Trustee Sue Senicka.
Hello, everyone. This is the part of the night that means so much to all of our Westmont residents and to all of our volunteers. So I will begin with, on an annual basis since 1996, the Village of Westmont has taken time to recognize the many volunteers from throughout our community by hosting the Westmont Citizen of the Year Award. We thank the Westmont Chamber for coordinating this effort, which includes promoting the award, receiving the nominations, and convening the committee that ultimately selects the Citizen of the Year. They do it. We have nothing to do with it, so we don't take any guff for it. We thank the Westmont Chamber. It's a shame that there's only one final winner selected in the Westmont Citizen of the Year. We are blessed with so many great volunteers who serve our community throughout the year. On behalf of Mayor Ron, I personally thank all of the nominees and remind you that the entire Village of Westmont deeply appreciates your dedication and service. This year we have 4 nominees for the 2011 Westmont Citizen of the Year. I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about each of them, starting in alphabetical order. Our first nominee is Don Boringer. Don has lived in Westmont for 41 years this June. Don works in the area as an electrical engineer with Argonne National Laboratory. In May, Don will reach 45 years of service with the laboratory. Don has served the Village of Westmont in multiple capacities, including as a volunteer with the Westmont Special Events Corporation for the Taste of Westmont. Most impressive is the 26 years Don served as chairman on the Westmont Cable Commission, which later became Westmont Communications Commission. Don has also served on multiple focus groups over time to help guide the Village of Westmont forward. Over many years of service, Don has volunteered thousands of hours of his time by sharing his expertise, leadership, and knowledge with our entire community. His nomination form noted that Don is a great person and is a very embedded resident of Westmont that truly believes in helping his neighbor and his community. We agree 100%, and thank you for all that you do for Westmont, Don. Our second nominee is John Chorney. While John moved into Westmont 10 years ago, he began coaching in Westmont long ago in 1997. During 2011, John was active in Westmont as a GEMS softball coach and in the past served as a board member. John also serves as the Westmont High School Booster Club president, playing a key role in fundraising for the new scoreboards now at Westmont High School, and they are phenomenal. John is also a volunteer coach and board member for the Wildcat football program. In addition, John is volunteer coach and equipment manager for the Westmont Youth Baseball Association. In his spare time, John is active in the Knights of Columbus, including serving as an officer for 2 years. His nomination form noted that John has the natural ability to make you feel like a friend and that he truly exemplifies service with a smile, no matter what he is doing. We agree 100% and thank you for all you do for Westmont, John. Our third nominee is Ron Gunter. Ron has both lived and worked in Westmont for 35 years and is very visible in the community through his work with the Westmont Park District. During 2011, Ron was active in the Westmont Lions Club, serving his second term as president. Ron is also an active member of the Westmont Knights of Columbus and Westmont Rotary Club. Ron also plays a key role in planning the Westmont Memorial Day Parade. Ron serves on the committee and volunteers for the Westmont Holidays Festival as well. His involvement in Westmont goes back to and includes being a charter member of the Promote Westmont Commission. Ron also served on the Westmont 75th Anniversary Board, as well as volunteered many hours for Westmont Powwow Days. His nomination form noted that Ron is a very active resident that always volunteers many hours on behalf of the community on many levels and a worthy person. We agree 100% and thank you for all you do for Westmont, Ron. Our fourth and final nominee is Chris Svitak. Chris has lived in Westmont 42 years. During 2011, Chris has been active volunteer with the Westmont Emergency Management Agency and was promoted to lieutenant. In his role with EMA, he volunteers many hours at community events to protect the well-being of Westmont residents and guests. In 2011, Chris served as the general chair for the 5th annual Red, White, and Barbecue, a major community event presented by the Westmont Lions. Since the inception of this event, Chris has volunteered many hours to plan and grow the event. Through June 2011, Chris also served as president of the Westmont Lions, during which the Westmont Lions celebrated 75 years of service. In recent years, Chris has served as president of the Westmont JCs. He was also named a JCI senator and is a life member of the JCs. His nomination form noted that Chris is a proven leader, a true volunteer, a great communicator, and that Chris loves Westmont. We agree 100% and thank you for all you do for Westmont, Chris. And now there's, this is like the Academy Awards. There's an envelope down here, so let me get the envelope. Because nobody knows. Look at it, it's like I get to open it and everything. I mean, I really don't know. Okay, we've narrowed it down to 4. The Westmont Citizen of the Year is Mr. John Chorney.
Wow.
Beautiful. There you go.
Very cool.
Let me just read it quickly. Let me just read it. Village of Westmont, 16th Annual Citizen of the Year Award. The Village is pleased to announce the selection of John Chorney as recipient of the Village's 2011 Citizen of the Year Award for outstanding service to the community and its residents. William H. Ron, Mayor, April 2012. Congratulations, John.
Thank you so much.
Joe Maffa?
Yeah. I might have a word or two. Possibly. It was about a month and a half ago I received a phone call as I was sitting in my buddy Bob's basement having a beer watching the Hawks with Dan, Joe, and our kids. And that's just my plug because I had to get my friends in the little speech. But Larry called me and he says, I didn't answer right away. I'm like, oh, what did I do? I forget something. I forgot to do something for Larry over at the chamber or whatever. And he called me and he said, John, what are you doing on April 5th? And I said, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, Larry. I probably got a big day or something. And he says, well, I just want to congratulate you. You're a nominee for the Citizen of the Year. And I was shocked to be acknowledged that way in this great town. I owe a lot to people that have molded me to be who I am. And the 3 of them are here tonight. It's my father, Dan, my mother, Billy, and my wife, Sandy. But without them, I wouldn't be who I am.
I've only lived in town for 10 years with my family. We moved here from Downers Grove. But I've been involved and done things ever since I was about 8, when a gentleman gave me a sledgehammer over there at 25 North Cass Avenue and said, "Go at it, young man, tear this wall down," because we're renovating the Knights of Columbus Hall. And I feel like I've been a part of Westmont for an awful long time, and I've been welcomed everywhere I go by all these wonderful people that I see in this room tonight. The business owners, the administrators, the teachers, everybody here makes Westmont what it truly is, and I think it's a diamond in the rough. I really do. I love it. I love Westmont. I love our school district. I love our town. I love the people involved. But like I said previously, I owe it all to those 3 individuals over there, my mom, my dad, and my wife, Sandy. Thank you very much.